Om Namah Shivaya. I am astrologer and author, Professor Rudra Mohapatra from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. You know that Parasara is saying to Maitreya that please apply the principles of astrology in the context of Desa, Kala and Patra. So, in that context, I am saying you something which is known as divorce astrology. You can say anti-matrimonial astrology, whatever that may be. But due to the rising case of divorces, let us look for some houses in the horoscope which can indicate that whether there is a chance of divorce, whether there is an eruption of divorce or not in the chart. To be honest, I'm not saying it right or wrong, but legally the wife is always a winner because she can only be tortured, she can only be dominated, but not the male legally. But emotionally, both of them can be emotional. I'm not accusing any. I'm not saying that our legal judicial system is wrong, but the learned bench have formed the act, got it passed in the parliament. With due respect to that, I'm just expressing the situation. It will be helpful for you to understand astrology. I have nothing to do with the IPCs or the laws. In that context, please look for the girl's chart first. Because she has got a legal advantage. And when the girl will move away from the boy's house, the initiation happens. Initiation for divorce. So when that will happen? So if you can see from the girl's chart that no, there is not a chance that this girl will leave his husband, will go to her father's house, then you can say that there is a less chance of divorce. Well, cases are happening when the married wives are not hesitant to get themselves eloped by their ex-boyfriends or other things. I'm not getting into that. That is a different perspective. Here I am saying a very good arranged marriage is getting disbanded. You know the house is responsible. You will say, "Sir, sixth house." Well, true. Well, true. But that is when the matter is in the court of law. That is when the matter is in the court of law. Sixth house is getting activated. But before that, you know, the domestic violence and other things are happening, the conflict that is going on behind the four walls, between the four walls of the uh, house, two major houses for that. One is second house, second is third house. Why second house? Why second house? Second house is the house of your family. Second lord is in Lucknow. Second lord exalted and Sarvali along with Lagnesha. Second lord in the second house aspecting the Lagnesha. The lady will be attached to her family very strongly. If you see the moon of the boy is extremely strong, he can manage things. But in other cases, any husband will say, why you are going to your parents' house time and again? Why you are talking to your parents? Because he cannot, because he is intrinsically associated to his family. Strong second house. The cancellation is strong eighth house. That is the house of your family of your husband, or in case of husband, family of your wife. If eighth house is very strong, it is good. For that, to some extent, your sexual pleasure, and it is negating your second house because it is the house of your Parent side, no, in-law side, see, in-law side, but parent side is second. So a strong second house. In case of boy, a strong second house, same thing. The girl will complain that he is always along with his family, not with me. Second. So if second house is weak, afflicted, good thing for not to have a divorce. Hmm. So one case. Second is third, that is your parakrama. And here is also the brothers, sisters. Forget about the elder, younger, relevant. But the third house is mostly parakrama, where it is not only your brothers, sisters, your friends, your groups, your communities, everything. Very good third house. He or she will be vindictive. But whether that vindication will lead to the court of law, sixth house, without the third house, even the second house is very strong. You will be dragged to the court of law, sixth house, law sixth house, or no, Lord's time dasa. Not necessarily. If sixth house is very weak, she will be very vindictive, but it will not be a no, court of law divorce. Maybe a familial one. But third house strong is really anti to marriage, and to samsara also. That is possible why third is 12th or 4th, because that is your parakram. In case of boys, maybe the sisters of boys, the sisters of the groom, they will be very strongly attacking the bride, or something like that. In both the husband and wife case, if the second and third house are actually strong, basically if you see the malefics in second and third, it's a problem. They will behave very radical. So benefic there, aspected by dharma, trikona lords, fine. Again, second lord very strong. Miguel is from a very affluent family. Consequence again divorce. Because you will always say, oh no, my father is great, my father is great. Check it. Practically things are happening. You are just not checking it in the horoscope. So you first check if somebody is coming to you. That's why he is my boy, you see. The girl's chart is there. Second house, third house. If second house, third house are not strong, sixth house even very strong, don't worry. Sixth house is not only the court of law. To get you into the court of law, you need the help of second and third. You don't have parakrama, you cannot fight, resulting in expected divorces. They will not come back. They will not able to that rigor to fight back. But if third is strong, sixth is strong, gone. Second strong only. So the wife will go to her father's house after when again the seventh will activate, she will come back. The conflict will go on. But what if the second and third both are strong? Now it cannot be escaped. The girl or the boy, they are parakrami by their family towards their marital knot. I'm not saying of other parakrama like political fighting and other things. So far as marital knot is concerned, two brothers will come and two sisters of the boy side may come and scold if the third house of the boy is very strong. In earlier days, it was considered as good. It was, though rationally not, because he said that this is how the boy can have the grasp over the girl. It's not good. We're going to have a equalized position and equity also. And I'm waiting for the day when the boys will go and also serve in the girl's family. Is there any problem? No, should not be. If you are actually looking for the equality, then at least for out of 100 marriages, 50 marriages should happen where boys should go and stay in the girl's family. And girls no need to leave the parents' house. It's culturally, I may be wrong, but rationally I am correct. Well, let's not get the personal philosophy into this, but are you getting my point? So second, third, if these two houses are marginally balanced or they are not extremely strong, it is good for you. Second Saturn, third Mars, second Saturn. I was presenting in a conference at Puri on sports astrology, and I said that Mars in the second house gives a strength to your arm. and very one Gujarati astrologer is very uh, happy to have a lot of income, to have a Mercedes. So astrologers are now measuring their success in the terms of Mercedes and this houses and other things. Some other astrologer here they are saying that I know I have a house of 2 crore. That is not the measure of success for an astrologer. For an astrologer, it is how much your library is costing, how much research papers you have written, how much consultations you have given, how many consultations you have given in India and across globe, and what are your dhyana side, what are occult side, how much you are getting connected to the other world to calculate the time correctly. So anyway, but he was saying that Mars in the second, it will give you landed property. Bloody hell, I am saying something, you are interpreting another thing. I know that. You will say that Mars is also Kujjodas. I was presenting on sports astrology. He is saying in this perspective. So I am not saying that second house week is bad. Dhana, there definitely. Jana, definitely. And here you also see a balance. If the second house is strong in case of boy, also the second house is strong in case of the girl, horrible. Now the both family will come up with fight. Third house is strong in case of boy. Third house is strong in case of girl. Both the family will come up for fight. If one of them has got not the third, the other will pounce upon. And it is over. And it is expected that the boy has got a weak one. Then it's not a matching one. If matching one, there's problem. So either of one, there should have been less. Somebody has measurable, somebody has less. If somebody is extremely strong, will always go on pouncing others. And sometimes when the other bounce back, so things may go wrong. So try to understand, but I want to make the point here. So a not a very strong and afflicted, basically the term afflicted aspect of malefics, placement of malefics, basically Saturn and Mars. Saturn and Mars, purely second house Saturn, your voice will be harsh. I will not care that Mars, you will not hesitate to kick your partner. So please look for the second and third house. If they are not afflicted, if they are weak, it is a good thing for marital knot, or at least is a cancellation for divorce. At least is a proxy cancellation is one of the conditions for the cancellation of divorce. Though till then, as I have said in my video, destined married partner, that other things are happening. Marriage matching is very wrong. Nadi dosa, Kujja dosa, problem. But here it is another. When divorce, at least not. It's not happening because second and third are the pepping house for fighting. Because one is your family. If you are not backed by the girl, is not backed by the family, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Somebody says fourth house. No. Mother cannot do anything. Mother can do many things. But without the support of father, not. So second house and third house. If brother is supporting, the girl will come against you. If the family is supporting, the girl will go and stay in her family. He will not stay in the in-laws family. Over. The informal separation started. Only you get a stamp to get a decree in the court of law. Finally, with folded hand, Professor Mahapatra is saying, what is happening in this world? I have no views on that. Good, bad, or ugly, let it put it on the sociologist. They will say it. I'm just saying that astrologically also you can try to check it. You can check it to check the chances of divorce. I hope you enjoy the video. So, for consultation, please go to the website. Do not WhatsApp me. Do not bother me directly. If you like my videos, please think of supporting me. The donation links are given in the description. Think of following me in the Instagram section. I'm making some small videos for the busy persons. And finally, if you are not a full-time astrologer, Professor Mahapatra's video is not for you. Or you are not aspiring an astrologer, you are not a part-time astrologer also. Even part-time astrologer is okay with me, and sometime in comment I have written. Because today he is part-time, tomorrow he will do it full-time. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you are not able to do justice to this divine science, do not treat it as a passion, do not treat it as a hobby. Well, this is all for today. If Lord Mahadeva wants, I'll come up with another new video soon. Till then, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.